guys, so I'm ill. It is just gone 5 in the morning. I can't sleep and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna make a video. So lately I've been falling down the rabbit hole of watching the mostly the videos that Sophia Nygaard and Christine from Simply Analogical have been putting up, where they've mixed various or many of the same makeup or nail product together and see what colour they get. And they mostly got really nice colours, so I wanted to do it myself and see what colour I get and hope that I don't get shit brown. I hope I get like a nice colour, preferably purple or like a grey colour. I have a lot of different colours. I just realised I forgot to say, I'm starting with eyeshadow. I'm going to do a few like different videos, but I'm starting with eyeshadow because that's what I have all the stuff ready for. That's literally the only reason I'm starting with eyeshadow. I have the stuff. I somewhere have an empty eyeshadow palette, although I don't know where I put it. I know I brought it in here with me. I don't know where I put it. That's annoying, but I'll find it in a minute. It's fine. I have scrapers. I have a box and a nice big palette. And in total, I have 337 different colours of eyeshadow. So yeah, and a couple of them are a bit ruined. A couple of them are quite old. This palette here isn't as old as it looks, but it did get trodden on a couple of times. So that's why there's like 3 pans are just completely empty and one of them is only got half left. So yeah, but I didn't use that pan that much anyway, so somewhere I have 2 more pans that same size that have all their colours, and I can't find them. I have so much makeup that it's just, I don't know where all of it went. I know I have more eyeshadow than this, but I think 337 is enough for this video. Because I know I have like 2 more of these, which is 24 more colours, which would be 361. Yeah, I think 361 colours. Which, I mean, it would be kind of hypocritical to say that it's excessive, considering I've already got 337, but I'm not going to miss those 24 colours from this, I don't think. So, yeah. I've got pretty much every single colour in the rainbow, and not in the rainbow, in this palette. And then loads of different ones. So, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to start scraping. And then I'm going to add some rubbing alcohol to it and put it in my little pan and see what we have. And I'm going to fast forward through all of the scraping and the tipping. I probably won't... tipping? What the fuck am I talking about? Tipping. Oh, this is the tipping of the powder. My mouth just kind of ran away with me and my brain hadn't caught up. I'm going to fast forward through most of the process. I might not even film all of it because, you know, phone memory, still haven't got a decent camera. So yeah, this is going to be the last you'll see of my face until the eyeshadow is done, I hope, because I'm ill and I don't really want this, but I needed to do an intro, so yeah. But yeah, let's get on with it. Ugh, this is going to take a while. Okay, so it wasn't quite the last of my face. I found my eyeshadow pan, so this is what I'll be putting them in. But mostly what I wanted to... The pan's loose in that, that's annoying, I need to glue it down. Mostly, I found 3 more, so I have 340. Yeah. We need to get started. Okay, so they are all mixed together. If you hear anything in the background, my stepdad is laying laminate flooring, so sorry if you hear any of that. But it is all mixed together. I mean, not all mixed together. They're all in the bowl. I'm going to mix them together now. But first, I wanted to give my prediction. So there's a lot of shimmery colours in there. You might not be able to see them really at the moment, but there's a lot of shimmery and glittery colours in there. So I predict that whatever colour it turns out, which I'm hoping will be kind of a purple charcoal-y colour-ish, instead of a shit brown. I'm hoping it'll be more purpley, and there's quite a lot of greys and blacks in there as well, so it'll probably be a dark colour whatever it is. I don't think the paler colours and brighter colours will have outweighed that, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what I hope the colour will be. I don't really have a prediction because there are so many colours in here that I just don't know. So I'm going to mix them now and we will see. There are still a few bigger bits in there, but that's pretty much what we've got. It kind of just looks like dirt, but probably not quite showing up on camera how shimmery it is, but it's very shimmery dirt, and it's more grey than it looks on camera. So I'm hoping it'll make a nicer colour when it dries. But I'm just going to add some rubbing alcohol to make it into a paste, and then we're going to put it into this, or at least put some of it into this. Not sure what I'll do with whatever's left over. I'll have to find another pot for it and keep it as a spare. Oh, that might have been too much. Oh no, I think we're fine. See, now I'm finding all of these Bailey hairs, and now it also looks like poop. Okay, I'm gonna pause while I get rid of all the Bailey hair. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get all of them because there are so many in here. I don't know how so many of her hairs got in here, but we're just gonna have to press on. Oh, that was definitely too much. Oh, actually no, that might have been the right amount. So, it's looking more chocolatey now, which is nice. Okay, so first of all, let's put the lid back on the rubbing alcohol because we don't want to spill that everywhere. There we go. So now I'm just going to try and evenly distribute it into this. Although I still haven't actually glued this down, so give me a sec. I changed my mind. I decided I'm just going to put it in here like this so that I have, oops, oh, well done. So I have better access to just the pan, and then I can plop it in here and hopefully this won't get all messy. And then once it's dried I can glue the pan into the base. Ugh, it's all sticking to the stick. Okay, I think that's about as even and smooth as we're going to get it. It kind of just looks like a chocolate coin at the moment, but I'm going to just run my fingers around the sides. Oh, for fuck's sake! These things are so easy to drop. See, this is where OCD is really fucking annoying. because it's like not quite even enough and it's bugging me. But it's not like, a lot of it is because the pan itself is poorly made and it's pretty uneven, like the sides. Okay, I think that is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, if you look at the sides, it's not perfectly. Some focusing would be great, phone. That's a bit better, I guess. It's not perfectly straight, so it's hard to get the shadow to be perfectly straight. But this is going in here. The even more annoying thing is that the pan does not actually come all the way up to the base, so I might just get some double-sided tape and then just fill this in, because I didn't realise quite how shallow the pan was compared to the base until just now, so I might do that. And then I'm going to leave it for a couple of days to dry out. I fixed one of my eyeshadows that was broken, and originally it was half pink and half white. There were two like it. I think they had like, one was slightly darker than the other. And last night I crushed it all up, added some rubbing alcohol, and it's pretty, fucking camera holder. It's pretty solid. So I should only need to leave it for about 12 hours. But it might take longer because there's less in this one, and I'm gonna add some more of this to fill the pan up. Okay, oh, fucking wobbly camera stand. So once again, please excuse the disgusting state of my skin. I'm still ill, I'm still run down, I'm still breaking out in hideous spots everywhere. But I have finished, once I added the like alcohol, I think all of the rest of the colours started to blend in, because it looks a lot more purple now than it did before. Oh, she knows. And then it would help if I try to open it the right way. That is the one that I filled. I did what I said I would do and filled it all the way up after putting the pan in. And I used some super glue. I can't even remember if I did that on camera or not. Either way, I used super glue to glue the pan in, and then I filled the rest of the space with eyeshadow. And then there's this one, and there is, I don't know if you can see it, oh yeah, you can see it on camera, there's a bit of a colour difference between the two, and I don't know if that's, I don't know why that is, basically. My theory is that because this one's thinner, it like dried out differently or something. I don't know, because it's also harder. The one in this, which is an empty container from Sabrina's Secret, which is a makeup kit I had when I was younger, and yeah, I still have some of the eyeshadows kicking around, and they went into the mix. And this was the one that it only had a tiny bit left, so I just tipped the rest in, and then I used the pot. But if I just go like this, that is the one in the purple container, and that's the one in the black. So for some reason, this one is softer, so that's the one. Did that just try and fall out? No, I think we're good. So this is the one I'm going to use to like apply it to my face, because I feel like I'll get a better payoff. And I do wear quite a bit of purple eyeshadow, so I feel like I will actually wear this like quite a bit. And there's still, like I showed you, quite a bit left in the pot as well. So I can keep topping up for a while, I think. Okay, so I'm just using like one of these and just like gently brushing. Let's see what happens. Okay, not a great deal is coming off, but also I'm not doing this very well because I need a mirror. Do I have a mirror? I have a mirror. I just almost tipped all of my eyeshadow everywhere. Oh dear. Ha. Found a mirror. Dropped the mirror. Okay. So. Ooh, the fallout was quite bad on that as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on this eye and one on that eye. At the moment it just looks like I've been punched in the face. But I'm hoping that it's going to be like subtle but buildable. I'm wondering if I can get a better application if I just use my finger. That didn't make much of a difference, but I think it is slightly better. Okay. Starting to look less bruise-like, that's good. So it's not super pigmented, which seems weird considering how many different eyeshadows went into this. But I suppose it's got more to do with how pigmented they are individually. Like on average, how many of them individually are like well pigmented. And I don't mean that in the chavvy way, I mean how well they are pigmented. Oh, I can't get the, there we go. So I think that's got a lot to do with that, and I got a lot of eyeshadows in my massive box of eyeshadows, of like 340 of them, that are from like cheap palettes from Wish or whatever that I've tested on this channel, and if you've seen those videos you'll know that they look really pretty in the palette, and then you swatch them and there's barely anything there. It's like kids makeup, and it's very disappointing, but there's quite a few of them that went into this, so it's not that surprising that this isn't super pigmented, but that might be a good thing because it is quite a dark shade once you've built it up. So I suppose for like it's I suppose it just makes it more what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I want to say flexible, but it's not flexible. It's not what the word I'm trying to think of. If I remember it, then I'll put it in there when I edit this video. But yeah, you know, I think it can be more of whatever that word is that I can't think of, because it's subtle but buildable. So unlike kids makeup, you can actually get some decent colour from it, and it doesn't take as long. But it at first is a bit underwhelming. So I'm gonna try out this one on this eye to see if I get a different colour, I guess, because it looks like a slightly different colour. look, that's like a light, like a thin coat of the eyeshadow there, and then it's like a thicker coat. So it is like, you know, it's pretty, it's pretty flexible colour. Okay, I feel like on the eye they are the same shade, but just for some reason in the pan they just look slightly different. Just trying to make it actually even on my eyelid. There we go. I don't know, this one might be a little bit more purple. I'm not sure, I really can't tell, but they're pretty much the same shade. But yeah, so that is what happens when I mix all of my eyeshadows together. I get quite a nice, like, chocolatey purple colour. And yeah, I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest. I like it very much. I think I can make some really nice smoky eyes with this. And the great thing is that with like a subtle but buildable eyeshadow, I feel like I can make a smoky eye with just that colour. Maybe with some help from a little bit of like highlighter, but I feel like I could do it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. I'm going to be doing a couple more of these kinds of videos. I haven't done any makeup videos in a long time, so I thought I better get back to some, and I thought that this kind of video looked really fun, so I thought I better start with that. But I've got liquid lipsticks, solid lipsticks, oh, lip glosses, and maybe nail varnishes. Yeah. And I also have another nail varnish thing to do, but I don't have all the stuff for that yet. Sorry, my eczema's really itchy. Yeah, I don't have all the stuff for that yet, so I can't do that yet. I don't have all the stuff for the liquid lipsticks and solid lipsticks quite yet, so yeah. At this moment, hopefully it won't take me like a month to get around to like editing all this. I'm hoping to do it today and then potentially get it up today. But as it stands, I've done up to the first part of episode 6 of the Bachelor Challenge, the Sims 4 Bachelor Challenge. So hopefully I'll be doing some more of that today, but excuse me. But I doubt it. It's a possibility, but if I want to edit this and get this up today, then I probably won't be able to stream. Plus I really want to play some Dragon Age Inquisition, because I haven't played any Dragon Age in ages, and I'm starting to get like withdrawal symptoms. I need my goddamn dragons. So but yeah, so I'm going to be switching between editing and playing Dragon Age, I think. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope this inspires you to try this yourself, because I highly recommend it. Just be very careful when you're trying to scrape out bits of eyeshadow that you don't like dig in, because that's not fun. It's not great. It's horrible when you just like, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, so I hope this inspires you to try it yourself, because I've already said that, but you know, I do think it was, I do think it's a good idea to try, and I got a really nice colour out of it, and I'm really glad that I tried it. I just need to get some more empty eyeshadow pans to put the rest of this in. Obviously I'm going to have to put some more rubbing alcohol in it and mix it up again before I put it in the pan, but still. What else was I going to say? Oh, I know what else I was going to say. I wanted to show off my pin that my mum got me. Ugh. Oh, fuck you. My mum got this for me, and it came on this little card. Stop fucking shaking. See, this annoying thing about this camera stand is that it's one of them, like, bendable wire things. Like the thick, bendable stand holder, phone holder things. But it's so unstable, and it's so fucking annoying. It's just like, ugh. And you'd think that it would be able to hold so many different positions, but it really can't. Like, when you get a fucking phone in there, and it's not like I have a massive phone. I mean, yeah, okay, compared to the phone I used to have, it's pretty big. But, like, I have a Samsung Galaxy S6, right? So, compared to, say, the fucking S8, right? Which is, like, bigger. Like, it can barely hold my phone up. It's ridiculous. It pisses me off. I need a new stand. I need a camera, to be fair, not just a phone. But this is the pin that my mum got for me. Not all disabilities are visible. As you guys know, I have both mental and physical problems. I have... Ugh. I'm just going to hold it because it's pissing me off. I have borderline personality disorder and I have hypermobility, and I've like spoken about them quite a lot on here and just in life in general. But yeah, so my mum got me this little badge, and yeah, I think it's really cute. She did suggest I put it on my coat, and I was like, no, because even though that makes sense. Because one of the things that, I mean, if you have an invisible disability, you'll probably know this problem, is that when, especially when it's a physical one, I think you come across it more. Like this sort of social situation when people judge how disabled you are based on what you look like. I feel it's not better. Or it's not as bad, if that makes sense. With mental disabilities, it's just different, I feel, because like I feel like I get more judged. Like, for example, if I use disabled toilets, I'm having a bad day pain wise, or I go up in the lift instead of like going up the stairs or whatever, or I sit in the fucking, like, first two seats of the bus, I feel like I get people look at me funny. And I'm like, you don't get to judge how disabled I am just by glancing at me. Like, go fuck yourself. So it would make sense to put it on my coat, but my coat was a gift from my sister, and it was quite an expensive coat, so I don't really want to poke a hole in it. I feel like she might kill me. Also, even if I did want to put a hole in it, I'm not really sure where on the coat I'd put it, because it's quite a thick coat. So I'm not 100% sure, but maybe I'll put it on my bag or something. I don't know yet, but I really do like it, because I am so fed up of people saying like, oh, like, oh, why are you sitting there? That's the disabled section. Like, because I'm fucking disabled. And they look at you and they like do the once over up and down look as if to say, yeah, alright, It's just like, ugh. Like, I have mental and physical problems. What's your excuse? Like, why are you such a fucking judgmental idiot? Just piss off and mind your own fucking business. Ugh, so annoying. But anyway, so my mum got me this adorable pin for situations like that. So I can just be like, And when people are like, oh, I hear you, but also fuck you. But yes. So like, I'm listening to what I'm listening to and comprehending what you are saying, but also read it and go fuck yourself. But yes, so happy with the badge, happy with the eyeshadow. This one, I feel like it layered better, unless I accidentally rubbed that one off a little bit, I don't know. But I still feel like the one in the purple container, which has now fallen down, one sec. Fucking wobbly bastard, has come out a little bit softer and a little bit more purple. So I'll probably use that one more. And then just keep filling up this pot. But yeah, if you made it this far, comment one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. I was trying to think of something related to purple, and that's the only thing I could think of. Or just comment something about a purple people eater, but for bonus points, comment the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. What else was I going to say? Absolutely nothing. That's it. That's definitely the end. Okay. Yeah, so for anyone who is still here, thank you for listening to me ramble for like 20 minutes. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be a Sims one. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.